1983 NBA season is here.
Well, we're in the closing weeks of the regular season. There's no rest for teams competing for positioning.
Yeah, this is the time where if you have a couple of nights of bad effort, you might drop 2 or 3 positions. It's not the playoffs yet, but it's critical. this part of the season.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. DeAnthony Melton out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Green. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Moody in at the 3, the small forward.
You got to commend the...
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried.
The previous play is under review.
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heated.
Free throw drops from Murray. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in 47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in 75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty.
A nice shot by Watson.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon. Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed the shot.
Here's Curry, and the shot goes in.
How do you stop Curry? Well, in a short answer, you can't.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Murray. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Curry. Last game out, 36 points for him. From behind the arc, drills it from deep. Curry's got 7.
Like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Hardaway. And the layup is good.
Yeah, mixing it up inside. And I like when Hardaway Jr. tries his luck close to the rim.
Melton on the wing. On the wing, Green. Fires for 3. Hardaway grabs the board. The Nuggets have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Here's Murray. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors trailing. Drive by Curry. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
That's on the defense there. Can't let Curry get into the lane.
And it's Murray with the ball for Denver. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Watson. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Here's Curry. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
So David Adelman's decided... And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, initially underestimated, Jokic has grown into a truly exceptional talent. We talk about modern bigs, but he's probably more like the big man of the future.
Brown. Aiden Watson is out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Curry, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Right side Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got his first basket of the night.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Curry against Brown. Outside for Green. Launches a three. That shot off the mark. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
The Nuggets lead by 19. It's stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Moody from outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Nice timing on the pass from Green, finding the open guy with ease.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Johnson's got 8.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock in the game clock.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To tie it up. LeBron playing like a big man inside.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid. Well, if you need a big one, just give it to Steph Curry. Got quite a few rings to back that up.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W.
Draymond, you were stacking the assists. How much do you take it on yourself to be a playmaker for the...
And as always, Alec...
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big-time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Question is, now can they protect the 3-point lead he's given them?
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Outside DeRozan. And an intentional foul right there. Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Great execution.
DeRozan! No good from 3! Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, DeAnthony Melton out there with Brandon Podziemski. Then it's Moses Moody, and it's Green in at the 4. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Greg?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
Now here's Moody. Oh, serious! Gut check point from Moody.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
It's good from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and for a solid decision maker like DeRozan, that's an easy pass.
The Warriors shooting at 45% of the game so far. Yes! Using that window!
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for Sacramento. Murray! Outside DeRozan. He launches. Money from 3!
Yeah, he doesn't normally take a lot of threes. DeRozan picks his spots and just takes the threes he likes.
Murray pulls it down. The Kings leading. And they're on the run. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set. The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Porzingis fires. Porzingis punishing inside.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Westbrook. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from the perimeter so far in overtime. Green, able to hit from 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Kings trail by 5. Now DeRozan. Banks it home. Big shot.
Well, that's what makes DeRozan so valuable. He's the guy you go to when you need a bucket.
Oh, he jammed it.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you... from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring.
Down it goes.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Oh, he can't hit a tough 3. The Kings have gone 6 for 8 during overtime. They're rolling. Westbrook. Oh, the miss in the face of great defense. Using the glass to lay it in.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Kings trailing. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT.
Yeah, man, DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
Ooh, the shot misses.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You've got to make those.
It's a one-on-one situation. Up again. Outside Porzingis. And he gets the jumper to fall.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
The Kings have gone 7 of 10 to open this overtime session. And Doug Christie has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. "13 points was their biggest lead of the game. There's a screen. Now DeRozan. Oh, it's off! And so they foul intentionally. DeRozan against Melton. Count it!
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Oh, money!
Look at that. DeRozan saving his best for last. Gets him a huge bucket.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're trailing by 7. Guys, your thoughts?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level. They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level. And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. And so the Warriors take the win. It was tough.
Now Curry to take the lead. Steph Curry.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Green. Then there's Moody. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Curry in at the 2.
I think you simply have to admire the way Stephen Curry distributes the basketball. His vision, his court awareness is simply insane.
Now, here's Dunn. Lopez, here's Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
The unflappable Kawhi Leonard doing his thing.
Stephen Curry, cleared away by Jones.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Takes the 3. Goes up with it again. Green whips down the board.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in her game.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
Leonard! The shot misses. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Mathurin.
And battling against the interior of that defense. Nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Los Angeles with some changes. Collins checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Garland in for Chris Dunn. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Curry cleared away by Mathurin.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Lopez with the steal. Now Collins. Outside Leonard. Kawhi with the flush.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys.